Hello, my good people. I'm back. I am back, and it feels good to be back. I'm sorry I've been gone for a very long time, but I've had to take care of a lot of things in my life that I have to take care of, all positive, but they kept me very busy. I'm here right now back at Alexander Avenue to talk about something that I'm quite sure we all go through and we've all experienced, and that is someone, particularly men that wear too much cologne. Now, this is something that other people are afraid really to comment on, like whether you are in public, you're at the job, whatever, maybe in church or any public setting, you're sitting by someone that's just wearing too much cologne. It can be annoying, it can be frustrating, and it can even make you sick. When you think about it, it's like what in the world gets into a person's mind when they throw on a whole bottle of cologne and all you got to do is use like a squirt or maybe two at the most. If you're wearing very expensive cologne, all you need really is one squirt and that's it. I think this comes stems from the fact that a lot of men do not know how to properly, groom themselves or take care of themselves. They with all these books out here now, you have from men's health magazines to GQ magazines, all type of men's magazines that kind of cater to men and how they should groom themselves, how they should look in public, how they should, take care of themselves. And a lot of men refuse to adhere to this, but it would help them in the long run. There are a lot of men that think that they can throw on all the cologne and it'll cover up probably a nasty smell they may already have. This this is not true. This is not true at all. Matter of fact, if you put on heavy cologne and you already stink, then you're gonna blend both of them in, and then you really got a hell of a smell there. But I'm telling you, there's got to be something done. They have to wake up and stop doing this because you can be in a closed elevator. You could be in a closed elevator, and there could be a man standing there, with this heavy scented cologne, and especially early in the morning when you're just getting to work. When you're just getting to work, a person can get on an elevator with this heavy, heavy cologne and just make you sick right before you get to your own office or sit down at your desk. Then you have these guys that do wear the cologne in the office that they've been around because you can smell their cologne. They might not even be there anymore, but they've been around because you can smell their cologne. Their cologne even stays in the same elevator that you are already in. What prompted me to write to do this YouTube video here is because I was on a train. I was recently on a train, just a couple of days ago on a train, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the morning on a train, on my way to the office. And sitting down, when you're 6 o'clock in the morning, you like to take it easy, enjoy it, because you still have sleep when you get up. I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, but when you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning to get up to go to work, you're not fully awake. And when if you gotta take the train to work, you're sitting there and you're relaxing. You just want peace, and that's it. Peace, quiet, nothing to interrupt you. So listening to, looking at my YouTube videos on my phone, with my earphones on, have my face mask on because we all still have to wear our face mask. Have my head down, I wasn't even looking up. All of a sudden, I smelled something. Now, I thought it was probably one of the homeless people or whatever, or, someone that, yeah, that are not, they don't have good fortune right now, where they might have a bad odor. But it wasn't an odor of one of those type of smells. It was the smell of some kind of cologne, and it was so strong that I lifted my head and I knew the culprit. The culprit was standing right there in front of me and was sitting beside me with these two women. None of us knew each other, but they saw the look on my face through the mask. If you could tell the way a person looks at you or is looking at something through their eyes, from their eyes, through that mask, these two women both looked at me and they looked at the guy and they had their heads down, holding their nose. They started laughing. The guy looked down. He didn't know what they were laughing at. I didn't laugh because he would have thought, hey, listen, I'm the one. I'm a guy, so it's going to be, oh, you're laughing at me, boom, boom, boom. But I just thought to myself, I said, here it is, like 6:15 probably in the morning, and this guy is wearing this heavy cologne, and it's just a bad start. It's just a horrible smell when it's that heavy. And so, I got off the train and I said, this is it. I gotta write a video about this. And I said, I really don't care who it offends. I mean, I may have friends out there that do the same thing, but it's time that you know. If you wear too much cologne, it's very offensive. And you know what? It's offensive also to the women that you date. They might not say anything. They may not say anything. But you know what? That also goes along with how much they really care about you. Because listen, if you're wearing so much cologne, nobody wants to get that close to you. I don't know who can take that. I mean, who can take that? It's unbelievable. If you can take that, if you can take that smell, God, I mean, I'm married. If I'm rushing, sometime I'll rush. I have like thousands. I have a lot of cologne. I'm a cologne collector. I like very nice cologne, very nice fragrances. But you know what? What I do from a long time ago, I learned how to apply cologne. And if you're wearing very expensive cologne, you don't have to use that many squirts. The whole rule is this: you are not supposed to be able to smell yourself. If I put on more than enough cologne in my household, my wife goes to me, did you put the whole bottle on? Immediately, I feel like, oh my God, I can't go out like this. So you know what I do? I go in the bathroom and I try to wash some off, whatever much I can get off. And if I don't feel I've gotten it off, I try to avoid being close to anybody as to not to offend them. You know? I mean, if everybody thought that way, we'd be okay. Just be aware of what you can do, how you can be offensive, and everything else. Or else, you know what? Especially men with women, and you're trying to meet these women out here and stuff like that. You're putting on your charm. You think you're Mr. Mac Daddy, and you're big pimping and everything. You know what? You know what can happen? You get up close to a woman with all that cologne on, and you know what you'll end up looking like? Pepe Le Pew. Remember Pepe Le Pew from the Warner Brothers, the cartoons? That's what you'll end up looking like. You'll be so delusional to think that she really, really wants you, but she's up close to you just because she's dealing with your smell just to be nice to you. That's all it is. That's really all it is. You have to be aware with what you're doing. And there's more to it, like cutting your nails, keeping your breath clean, keeping your breath clean, and not only cutting your fingernails, but cutting your toenails too. Don't worry, I'll probably make a video about this too. These things as well, because I've seen some dudes, man, on the train, and they're going to work. Their hands look like they've been digging up potatoes. And I'm like, no hand cream, no lotion. I mean, it's no problem with being a man and you have rough hands, but don't have to make them look like you just got from digging ditches early in the morning. No, you haven't done a piece of work yet, but that's what they look like. Come on, guys. Come on. You know what you gotta know. Come on. So that's it for me. I'm not gonna, stay on this, but expect plenty more videos to come from Alexander Avenue. Okay? And I want everybody, all my people out there, I want you guys to have a good night and God bless.